Hello and welcome to episode number 79 of the Daily Sales Message, where each and every single day, for at least the last 79 days in a row now, we've provided you with a piece of simple and actionable advice that's designed to help you feel more confident and sell more stuff. If you're new around here, my name is James Newell and I teach people how to sell for a living. For me, that comes in two parts. First of all, you need a clear sales message. People have to understand what it is you're trying to sell to them. And secondly, you need selling confidence, the ability to be relaxed, comfortable, and confident in a selling situation. In this episode number 79, we're talking about how I versus how to. And this is about social media content. And this is a lesson that I've learned myself very, very recently. And I've changed my tactics and strategy and what I'm up to. Sharing too many educational posts online can just get you lost in a sea of everybody's doing the same thing. First of all, 5 ways to do this, 6 ways to do that, blah, 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 blah. So it all looks the same. But also, if you're telling people, giving people tips and it's free all the time, and you're not really promoting your offer or talking to them about your offer or anything like that, they don't ever imagine buying from you. They just see you as a person that provides free value on the internet, which is awesome, and that's it. Forever in the friend zone, you shall be. That's what how-to content will be if you have too much of it. An alternative to how-to content is how-I content. Now, how-I content is interesting because if I tell you how to do this, 5 ways to blah, 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 you might disagree with me on some of them, or you might have an issue, you might comment, etc., etc. If I tell you how I do things, you can't really react in that way because I'm just telling you my preference, my strategy, what I do. You're different, you do what you do, and there we go. So how to can be a little bit kind of overbearing, like, oh, come here, idiots, let me tell you how to do this. How I is interesting because how I give, it feels like you're getting that behind the scenes sneak peek look under the curtain, behind the curtain of what happens. So if I said 5 steps to create a clear sales message versus how I create a clear sales message, the how I is more compelling because you're expecting there to be much more specific details and you're expecting it to be anecdotal. This is a story about something that has happened and that works rather than how to, which implies it's theoretical. So in your content, if you are one of these people, I had this term yesterday, I love it. If you're too tipsy on the internet, as in too many tips, you're too tipsy, quite like that. If you're too tipsy on the internet, think about switching out how to content for how I content and let people in to some of the secrets of how you do what you do. Let them see behind the curtains. And if you're worried about giving away too much stuff, I'd just like to point out that at this stage, and I know you've probably not listened to all 80 episodes so far, 79 episodes, I've given away 79 episodes worth of content. I've got about 800 or 900 videos on YouTube. I've got 100 plus articles on LinkedIn. I post every day across 6 or 7 different platforms. I pretty much give away like 99% of all of my stuff, and I still get people coming to me wanting my help, wanting to buy my products and services, etc. You can't really give away too much information online. It's one of these things where people are scared to do it, but it doesn't really exist. You can't give away too much because people want help with the implementation. They want the support. They want the guidance. They don't just necessarily want the how-to. It's the here's Gordon Ramsay's recipe on how to make a perfect beef Wellington, or half an hour with Gordon Ramsay and he'll show you how to do it in person. One of those is way more compelling than the other, and that's the difference. In the first one, they're telling you how to do it. That's exactly the recipe good old Gordon's going to follow, but when he does it with you or for you, you get a totally different result, and that's the point. So episode number 79, how I versus how to content. Don't tell us how to, tell us how I. Let us in, share a bit more of your secrets. You won't regret it. That's it for this episode of the Daily Sales Message. Tomorrow, another milestone, episode number 80. Oh, so close to 100 now. Can't wait to get the first 100 episodes under my belt. Be very, very good to get to that milestone. But for now, the milestone is 80. And tomorrow we're talking about a case study offer, or case study pricing, and where and how to use that in your business. Tune in tomorrow for another exciting edition of the Daily Sales Message, and we'll cover that. In the meantime, if we're not already connected on LinkedIn, it's where I'm the most active, so please feel free to connect with me, shoot me a DM. ask me a question, tell me what you think about the Daily Sales Message. Always lovely to hear from people that listen. That's it for today. I'll catch you tomorrow for the next episode.